I went on this problem-solving weekend and I've got more problems now.
The main issue or the main concern is job security. And the fact that nobody seems to know or understand, do I have a job for the future? Or if I have a job for the future, what is it going to be?
Two people with problems at work looking for creative solutions.
Communication or the lack of it.
Hiya.
Hi, Mac. How you doing?
Very well.
Here to help them move towards solutions are Mac McCarthy and Layla Edwards. They're facilitating a workshop in creative problem solving. They'll work with a group who've not met before and who volunteered to take part in this video. The setting takes them away from their usual workplaces and provides an opportunity to focus without interruption. Layla and Mac have already spent time together preparing for this workshop, and they've come up with an outline for the next 2 days, adding techniques around a conventional framework like this.
Apart from the preparation done prior to the course, I think it's really important in the room that you're going to be using, whether you're using one main room, perhaps with some breakout rooms or whatever, that the room is going to support the style of training that you're going to use. For example, that the kind of seating you've got is movable and flexible, so that you can do that thing of orchestrating people in small groups, in pairs, in various combinations. So trying to make the space supportive to the kind of creativity that you're wanting to happen.
Counting into the middle.
Confident that the physical setting is right, Layla and Mac can focus on creating a group dynamic with some warm-up activities. Mac's favourite is this exercise, where the group imagines it's a bobsleigh team.
And over you to the left, and then over to the right. Don't forget to lean back because the low-flying branch. Run your head, Eric. Keep going.
Mac's energetic style contrasts with Layla's more reflective approach.
Okay, so first thing we'd like to do is to go over, and on that table over there you will find a whole bunch of little pink cards. There are a single word on each of the cards, all different. Like to just go and get a card, come down, just spend a few moments pondering what that word means to you and whether it seems relevant at the moment or not, and then we'll share what comes up all together, okay? So I spend quite a bit of time on both warm-up and general preparation because so much people spend their time thinking and coming to things in a kind of head way, and actually that's very little about what we really, who we are, who we communicate, in my view of the world. And so the warm-up is about relating on a level which is just human beings interacting with each other.
I've got understanding. So a lot of what's going on here, I think, is perhaps helping me to expand my own understanding, shall we say?
Yeah, model understanding for us.
Model understanding for us.
I think the people that work with facilitators who are comfortable and actually spend a lot of time in that preparation and beginning and warming up stage always reflect afterwards how valuable that was, and then when it came to doing the task actually got a lot less stuck because there was much more trust, there was much more sense of empathy between them as people, and much more energy. And actually I haven't said that word before, so I think that's a big part, is raising energy, because then that keeps you going, builds the momentum to carry you through the task. If you try and just get the warm-up out the way, you're actually missing the point, and you will tend to get stuck with the problem and go around in circles more, is my experience.
Building on whatever was written on your card, keep that nicely stored in the back of your mind. Let's now do this exercise of basically meeting each other. And I'm actually going to join in this because we've got odd numbers. Basically what we want to do here is, first of all, the conventional introductions. So we'd like you to pair up. When you've paired up, we would then like you to, obviously, share with each other, well, you already know each other's name, but who you are, where you're from, what you do, okay? And then a review of the last year, okay?
My facilitation style is, it's actually
fairly well structured going into it. That is to say, I've got a fairly clear plan of how I'll structure the what you might call the task elements of it. I know that I try very consciously to be quite non-threatening, disarming, because I think if we're going to try and get trust from people, you've got to display that trust in them. So I work in a way that shows that, and I try to make it very easy, very unpushy, because there's plenty of time to push a little bit later on once you've got the trust.
So this is Eric, and Eric works in the private health sector.
This is Chris. He lives in the Lake District.
This is Mac. Mac comes from Cumbria.
This is Catherine.
And this is David.
Better acquainted, the members of the group now start to focus on the problems they want to explore in the workshop.